Been a fun summer so far for a couple of local teams, a couple of teams that are already back-to-back Massachusetts state champions in their respective leagues. We lead with both of them tonight, and we start with the Jesse Burkett Junior Softball All-Stars. The girls really impressive this past weekend, sweeping to a state championship and heading back to a New England Regional. The team is roughly the same group who went to the New England Regionals in Bristol last year as 12-year-olds. The experience should help them.
To just know that we're Massachusetts state champs 2 times in a row. It helps a lot, just knowing that and that we're the best in the state.
We've all been here before and we've all played together before, so I feel like we're a lot more comfortable with each other and we know our strengths, so that really works towards our favor.
We have seen the teams or been around the same teams, so we know what's going to feel like when we're there, and we're gonna be confident and hopefully win.
It definitely boosts up the confidence a little bit, but we still try and keep it down a little, try and stay calm and play our best sport that we can.
Jesse Burkett goes to Orange, Connecticut to open regional play on Friday. Now the league, Jesse Burkett, had 4 softball teams win their respective district titles this summer. Pretty impressive. The Uxbridge U-10s are competing in the Cal Ripken New England Regionals this week. The boys are back-to-back state champions and won this tournament last year. They're taking all their success in stride.
I mean, we're just having fun trying to play baseball. We're having fun, making each other laugh. It's teamwork. We have fun.
We're taking it easy, one game at a time. We're not just going to look and just be all cocky. Since we won last year, it's not going to be that easy.
I mean, we all play together. There's no best players. We work as a team and take it one game at a time.
I mean, we take it one pitch at a time, one inning at a time, everything at a time. So really, we take it just one game at a time.
These guys are 10, by the way, right? They look like they're playing for Belichick. They got all the answers. Uxbridge plays Maine Tuesday in Hebron, Connecticut. A couple more wins should send them to the newly created Cal Ripken World Series. Good luck to the boys. More this week from our guys Nathaniel, Cody, Shane, and Willem, who we didn't get to tonight. Summer hoops now, and this is Oxford and Leicester in the Auburn Summer League indoors. Second half, Oxford's up 11, and Alex Duvall to the hoop. Pirates extending their lead. Leicester beating Steve O'Connor from beyond the arc. Wolverines within 10. Oxford's Duvall going coast to coast. Fouled on the play. Hoop and harm for Duvall, who's fired up, and he should be. Then Duvall just going strong to the hoop again. John O'Brien presiding. Pirates up big. Oxford's Makadai Owusu feeding Duvall. He's the finisher. Oxford gets the win, 39-21. Worcester and Quabbin in Auburn's summer hoops. Worcester early and often. Izzy Santiago from beyond the arc. Worcester's up 3. Then it's Sean Odenga taking it himself. Worcester's up by 5. Quabbin back the other way. A couple of bigs down there, and Gino Gabrielli's a good one. Up strong under the hoop. Fouled on the play. Quabbin within 5. Worcester's Exuse Lemvo. Pull-up jumper. The Abby Kelly star puts him up 5. Then it's Lemvo from beyond the arc. Step back. Worcester by 10. Quabbin answering. Shea Squira. Pull-up jumper. Big fella knocks it down. Then it's Squira driving to the hoop. Great game here in this one between Worcester and Quabbin. Worcester's Timmy Collins, you know what? He made 2 appearances in a 4-game set against the Paw Sox this past week. Game 2 you saw live on Charter TV3 on Friday. Now, Collins did not allow a run in an inning of third of work, and he is coming off of 2 surgeries, years of rehab, says his arm is feeling good right now, and he's just looking forward to make a return to Major League Baseball.
This is kind of uncharted territory for, I think, for most people. With the progression that I have, 2 surgeries, and 3 straight years of rehab, it's kind of unknown as to what I'm supposed to feel like this year, if this year's supposed to feel great or if I'm supposed to have some of the year after effects of Tommy John, or how I'll feel next year. But as of right now, with the amount of workload that I've had, I feel like I've responded pretty well. My elbow feels pretty good day to day, but there's some bad days, but more good days.
Collins appeared in 17 games with the Washington Nationals prior to his demotion to AAA. Paw Sox hitting coach Rich Quabbin, one of the guys rooting for Timmy.
I wish him nothing but the best. It's really a great story. We come from a wonderful baseball area. Hard to believe that it's in central Massachusetts, but it's a special place. There's special things that happen there, and there's been a lot of baseball players, Major League Baseball players, that have come out of there. And I wish him nothing but the best. I hope that he gets his chance to get back to the big leagues and stay. It's hard to get there once. It's even harder to get there again after you've been injured. And he seems to be putting up a pretty good fight, and hopefully good things happen, and he gets his opportunity again, because he certainly belongs there. He's worked really hard for it.
Hard to believe Collins made his Major League debut with Kansas City in 2011. He has actually appeared in more Major League Baseball games, 245, than he has in minor league games. He has a career 3.5 ERA in the bigs. To boxing now, and Worcester's Ashley Owusu is making his professional boxing debut a little more than a month from now on a card with the likes of Jose Antonio Rivera, AJ Rivera, Kendrick Ball Jr., and Kyrie Gray. The welterweight says he's working hard in his training camp and looking forward to fighting at the Palladium in front of a home crowd.
And I'm super excited. Boxing has always been a passion of mine. I've always been ready for this, especially, in my hometown of Worcester. I'm ready for all the fans, all my friends to come out and support me. I'm just really pumped for that.
All right, Owusu says training to be a pro a little bit different than an amateur. He does have 12 amateur bouts, but getting ready for a big one.
Pro training is so much more intense. I'm running longer, sprinting harder, sparring more, eating better, because you're fighting 4 rounds, no headgear, smaller gloves. You got to be ready for cuts and all kinds of things like that.
All right, look out for this young man. Owusu's on the Making History card Friday night, August the 17th at the Palladium. That one headlined by Jose Antonio Rivera, El Gallo.
Lots of successful people out there.
Yeah, hey, Central
I love
Mass
it. Central
Mass is killing it.
it.
CMass, we're doing well.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for us here on Worcester News Tonight. For Andy Lacombe, I'm Anna Botari. We'll see you back here tomorrow.